If you walked out that door this afternoon and never came back, how would your dog truly perceive that? Most of us think they would just be losing an owner, but to them, you are so much more than that. You aren't just a human. You are the anchor that keeps their entire world stable. And every time they lean against you, it might be their way of keeping everything from falling apart. If you misunderstand these signals, you're missing the most important thing they're trying to tell you every single day. Let's start with how your dog actually distinguishes you from other dogs. 1. The identity twist. You aren't a giant dog. Have you ever noticed how your dog greets you? They stare deep into your eyes, rather than sniffing you the way they do with other dogs. Most people assume dogs see us as the alpha of their pack, a bigger, furrier, more capable version of themselves. But here's the thing. Science suggests your dog knows exactly what you are. Researchers at Emory University used MRI scans to watch a dog's brain in real time. They found something remarkable. When a dog smells their owner, the reward center of their brain lights up, in a way it never does for other dogs. They don't see you as a pack leader. They've developed specific neural pathways just for you. While they communicate with their own species through scent and posture, they've evolved a unique human, only language of eye contact, just to read your emotions. You aren't the alpha of a pack. You are a unique, near deity, like entity in their mental map. 2. The biochemical truth. You are a living, open book. You might think your dog senses your mood because they're observant, or just lucky at guessing. You come home after a hard day, pretending to be fine, yet they're already there, pressing their head into your lap. The truth is, you literally cannot lie to your dog. While we rely on words, dogs rely on 300 million olfactory receptors. They can smell the microscopic shift in your chemistry, when you're stressed or sad, when your cortisol rises or adrenaline spikes. Your body odor changes in a way no human could ever detect. But to your dog, it's like a neon sign. They aren't just guessing. They are reading the invisible chemical story, written in your breath and sweat. They love the real you, not the brave face you put on for the rest of the world. 3. The biological safety switch. Why you are the anchor. Have you ever wondered why your dog lets out that long, deep sigh and falls into a profound sleep the moment you sit down beside them? Most owners assume they're just tired from a day of playing. What most people don't realize is you are their biological off switch. Scientists call this the safe haven effect. In the wild, an animal's survival depends on constant vigilance. But the moment you are present, your dog's heart rate and blood pressure drop significantly. Your presence tells their nervous system. It's safe to stop looking for predators. You aren't just a roommate. You are the reason they can reach restorative, deep sleep. You are the definition of absolute safety in an unpredictable world. 4. Emotional Bluetooth. The mirroring effect. Have you ever noticed your dog pacing or acting restless just because you're having a stressful phone call? At first glance, it might seem like they're just being clingy or annoying. But here's the thing. Dogs don't just observe your feelings, they absorb them. This is called emotional mirroring. Through a primitive but powerful Bluetooth connection of heartbeats and pheromones, your dog begins to synchronize their internal state with yours. If your energy is chaotic, their world feels unstable. If you are calm, they settle instantly. They are the most honest mirror of your soul you will ever own. Their happiness doesn't start with a treat. It starts with your inner peace. 5. The lean. Physically connecting to your stability. Have you ever been standing in the kitchen or sitting on the sofa? When your dog comes over and simply leans their entire weight against your leg, you might think they're just asking for a snack or being a bit needy. The truth is, This is one of the clearest ways they physically connect to your stability. In dog psychology, the lean is a profound transfer of trust. When the world feels too loud or the environment uncertain, they anchor their physical weight to yours to steady their own nervous system. It's an emotional handshake that says, "I trust you to keep me standing." By pressing their body against yours, they are merging their personal space with your safe space. A lean isn't just a request for attention. It's a silent confirmation that you are their solid ground. 6. The soul connection, why you are the chosen one. You might think your dog's favorite person is whoever provides the most treats or takes them on the longest walks. Most people assume loyalty in dogs is a simple transaction, food for affection. But here's the thing. A dog's deepest bond isn't bought with kibble. It's built on energy sync. Studies show that dogs often choose a heart person, based on whose heartbeat and lifestyle most closely match their own. It's about the person who looks them in the eye, the person who stays calm in a storm, the person who provides consistent presence. You can't bribe a dog into a soul connection. Loyalty isn't a business deal, it's a spiritual alignment. That lasts a lifetime. 7. The solar system. You are their entire world. Have you ever noticed how your dog treats your return from a 5-minute trip to the mailbox? Like you've been gone for 5 years. You might think they're being dramatic or overexcited. But what most owners don't realize is you have your job, your friends, your hobbies, your Netflix. But your dog only has you. While our lives are sprawling and complex, their entire existence is a solar system, where you are the sun. Every joy, every meal, every walk, every sense of safety is defined by your orbit. For their short time on this earth, their clock is set to your heartbeat. Your dog doesn't think you're just a human. They think you are everything. When you look at these behaviors, they aren't just random habits or quirky traits. They are the building blocks of a silent language, a dialogue spoken through heartbeats, scents, and subtle leans. Your dog doesn't need words to tell you who you are to them. You aren't just a human, a roommate, or a provider. You are the constant in their changing world. You are the peace in their chaos. You are the reason they can finally close their eyes and rest. For the short time they are here, you aren't just a part of their life, you are the soul of it. If this gave you a new way to see your best friend, like the video and subscribe for more.